Hey guys, it's Esteban again with Incognitistic. I want to talk about the way that popular media is portraying neurodivergent people. And maybe it's because I've done all this study and research on different neurodivergences, uh, or maybe it's just that I'm trying to associate uh, of the traits of characters when I watch things. But it seems like there's a lot out there, whether it's you know said that they are or whether it's covert. Um, there seems to be a lot. So I mean, obviously, there's shows like The Big Bang Theory where uh, all the roommates are pretty much neurodivergent. There's not one of them that is a stereotypical or a cookie cutter neurotypical, but I guess there really isn't such a thing, anyways. But in my opinion, all those characters show and present traits that are neurodivergent. I mean, obviously, the big one is Sheldon, also from Young Sheldon, who is portraying as autistic. Um, but I mean, you look at some of the other ones and you can see some ADHD. I mean, even like Raj shuts down completely in public when being spoken to by a female. And yeah, that could be cultural also, but it seems a little deeper than that because it just to the extent that it happens at and the mental conversation that he's having with himself sometimes with it. I mean, that's something that happens to a lot of neurodivergent people. Um, there's other shows that are obvious, like Love on the Spectrum, which is a really weird show to me because I really I feel that it's it's not. I guess I'm just not a reality show person, but as far as this reality show is concerned, it doesn't feel ethical to me, and I don't know why. It just I can't pinpoint it, but maybe because the participants are really, in my eyes, are either being used for entertainment because of their neurodivergence, or maybe they're gaining fame because of it. Uh, which, if it's something that the actual neurodivergent person wants, that's fine. But if it's the parents or the producer and the neurodivergent person is just a pawn, I feel like that's abuse. There are other shows. Another one that stems. I mean, even young Sheldon and Georgie's first marriage, whatever that's called, Georgie and Angie's first marriage. Um, you can tell that Georgie is presenting with some neurodivergent traits and behaviors. I mean, honestly, he might be AUDHD. Uh, and then, of course, there's the sister, who I always forget the name. Uh, she is presenting very much like a person with ADHD. I mean, very spontaneous to the point where it causes chaos in her life. She makes decisions that are um, instinctual rather than mentally thought out. I mean, she's definitely an adrenaline junkie and a dopamine junkie, and she is very good about um, socially engineering people and being able to do the things that she wants to do, but unable to concentrate on one specific task most of the time. Very distractible, sees something that is shiny and goes to it. I feel like that's a really good portrayal of somebody who has ADHD. And then, of course, uh, looking at all these different characters, the way that they present throughout their life growing up. And I use this the young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's first wedding, and of course Big Bang Theory, because there is a timeline there where you can actually follow characters. including Sheldon's mother, who, also portrays some very interesting neurodivergent characteristics. But you can see a timeline and how the evolution of these characters as neurodivergent people happens throughout their life. And it's very like on par with how it presents in real life. The funny thing is that these guys, the producers, specifically said that they do not want to label any of the characters as being specific as to what kind of neurodivergence they have, if any. And I think that's good, because I feel like even though there's like, witty and also like stereotypical and sometimes like on point portrayals in those shows, if you're not going to call it as a specific neurodivergence inside the show, you should not be saying that it is. However, as a spectator, I feel like they are. Just a little cool anecdote is I would occasionally work jobs in the film industry in a big city over here in California that's well known for it. And I actually got to meet a few people from the Young Sheldon cast. Sorry, my cat just bumped me. So I got to meet a few people there, and I got to meet Ian Armitage, who played Young Sheldon, and thanked him for doing such a great job of acting his role as a neurodivergent person. And I feel like that was something that he appreciated, because although he was not supposed to be specific about his neurodivergence, I just wanted to let him know, and I told him that from one neurodivergent person to somebody who is possibly acting as one, it was greatly appreciated the way that he portrayed it. So he seemed happy about that, and so did his mother, and it felt good to tell somebody that. Anyhow, what are your thoughts on this whole portrayal of neurodivergent people on television? I'm curious. Thanks for watching. Take care.